Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, A Golden Key, the piece of information you need now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with this card. It says blood. We have pile 2 with a red and white rose. And we have pile 3 with this card. It says gold. Okay, that's the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, the blood pile. Let's see. A golden key, the piece of information you need now. We're going to unfold the messages together for you, and yeah, we have the blood card here, so let's just keep it over here and let's look at some more oracle cards. We're gonna start with these 2 chakra cards, and we have third eye chakra. Intuition is the little thug that pulls you towards your light. Okay, and we have throat chakra. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So third eye chakra and throat chakra, they're next to each other. Yeah, above the throat chakra comes the third eye chakra. Something with bridging something. Yeah. Let's do more cards. We have Luna. So we have the moon. What does the blood card mean? We have the rose here. It looks like a red ruby gem here as well. Blood. Luna. The moon. Let's do more cards. We have light worker. Wow, look how she's coming out of the dark here. Being led out of the dark. Blood makes me think of, family, somebody that you share blood with. Yeah, family, siblings, relatives. Blood is also, makes me feel a passion. It also makes me think of purifying yourself. And the moon makes you go deep. The moon comes out at night. The intuition is the little tug that pulls you towards the light, and the light worker here is holding, it's light coming from its hand, and it's following something, and this looks like the higher self guiding. So something with coming out of the dark. There's something going on here with the blood and the moon, like it could be like something hidden, or something within your family, your ancestral line, your emotional wounds, your childhood. There's something here. There's something very sacred here even. Might not be that you see that at first glance, but going deeper, there is something secret. I hear like the rose that survived. I have no idea what that means, but something with you being the rose that survived, or the one who survived. Let's do more cards. Yeah, vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So pain, blood, blood and the red rose makes me think of something like pretty intense, passionate, intense, painful, but it somehow also sacred. So something could be unlocked in this situation. Something can be unlocked here. And then the rose will bloom, and then the rose will become a rose, I hear. And it feels like you are the rose. Then you can become the rose that you always been. Something with purifying yourself. Purifying your blood is what I hear. And that makes me think of working through family karma, working through maybe generational curse, working through some, liberating yourself from that. And because we have the moon here, you know, showing like there definitely needs to be, you know, shining the light into the dark parts of the bloodline of your family, of your childhood, of those wounds. Vulnerability, going to places where it's scary to go, you know, with this light here. Yeah, wow, okay, so message is getting clear here. Yeah, so your higher self here is guiding you to dare to go to those dark places. You know, go to those dark places. Look how much light you have with you. You know, there's barely any darkness on this card. So you bring the light with you. You don't go into the darkness without the light. You bring the light with you. And then you shed the light. You shed the light into the darker parts of your mind and your emotions and your past and your family members maybe. But you bring it, you do it with light and with wisdom. This triangle here makes me think like some kind of higher connection, you know. So yeah, you do it with wisdom and with healing. Look at this. She's not holding a flashlight. She's shining the light through her hand. Healing light. You bring the healing light with you because there is things that needs to be cleared out and purified here. And it's vulnerable for you to go to these places. Throat chakra, you know, being able to communicate what you feel, being able to even you know, something with self-realizations with the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, because I feel like there's a bridge here where they are cooperating. You know, you get insight from the third eye chakra, and the throat chakra is where you can communicate that insight, where you can understand that insight for your, even like self-realize it, self-realization. So there's like these two working together. But the big message here for now is like kind of like bring the light with you, because clearly there is something here that needs to be purified or unlocked for you to become the rose. Like you have always been the rose, you know, but like somehow embody the rose. Yeah, whatever that means, but it was here like for you to embody the rose. And even if there's blood everywhere here, look at this card, you know, there's blood everywhere. And even, you know, look at this, there's little dots here showing you know, heavy energies, like if this is the aura, you know, showing like little heavy energies here around you. But look how beautifully the rose is standing here in the middle, being the centerpiece, and with this beautiful ruby gem here. So something with like kind of blossoming, even though circumstances wasn't so good for you, even though, you know, the family that you were brought up in, your past and everything that happened to you wasn't so good for you. Same, the message here is the same thing that gave you pain and suffering is the key for you. It's the golden key for you to unlock who you truly are. But you can't go into those emotions and feelings and places if you haven't first found the connection with your higher self and your intuition. Something with going in there and getting lost, you know. So like kind of like don't get lost. Something with like first make sure that you have the light with you before you deal with something difficult or dark. Be sure that your third eye, that you're awakened to your wisdom, that you're in touch with your wisdom, and that your throat chakra, that you can be vulnerable but still form the words. You know, you can still say what you need to say if you need to say something, but even maybe even just for yourself, being able to hear. So you can heal. Yeah, so you can heal, and so you can bloom into this beautiful rose that you have always been. You've always been this rose. There's very deep emotional healing here. Let's do more cards. Soul journey. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, it's your soul's journey. And it's nice. It's something like, don't, many times we say, let go of the past. And don't focus on the past and all these things. But here, it's like she's walking. I really like, this is kind of your main card here. Because she's walking backwards, So it's like, it's all about moving on and releasing and letting go of things. But to be able to do that, we really have to go into the subconscious mind. And the Moon card, talks a lot about the subconscious mind and the emotions and the things that are a little bit hidden. So it really makes me think like to go deeper, to turn those stones, to face certain demons. But don't do it if you're not ready. You have to be ready for it. Yeah, you have to be ready for it. Ooh, it makes me feel, I don't know, like crying or something. So something with not rushing things. There is time. You don't have to rush things. Make it as easy on you as possible, because some of you have some really maybe heavy emotions or traumas or demons to face, and there is no need at all to make it difficult for you. There's no need. There is time. Time doesn't even exist, but there is time, is what I hear. Don't stress anything. Always make sure that you have the light with you, that you're connected with your inner light, with your inner wisdom, that you feel grounded. Don't go throw yourself in things being all wobbly, because that's not going to be good. You need to be. And then there's something with unlocking it piece by piece. Let it unfold. Let life unfold it for you. Yeah, let it beautifully unfold. It's a soul journey. It's meant to take time. Sometimes it's boring. Yeah, we want things to go so fast, but this can't go fast. It has to be done in the most loving, peaceful, self-loving way, because you're going through big transformations, big changes, big self-realizations. And at the same time, to be able to do this, you have to unlock the past pain. You have to take yourself back almost from parts where you lost yourself in certain painful circumstances. And you can't throw yourself in that. You can't deal with all of that in a year or two, maybe, or in 2 days or something. You have to let it unfold, and always come back to the light. Always come back to self-love. Always bring the light with you. So if you're not in a good place, or you don't go facing your demons if you're not prepared for it. So, but that doesn't mean that you're being passive. No, that means that you nurture yourself and you take care of yourself. You make yourself strong. That's also healing, to take care of yourself on an everyday basis. What you eat and how you sleep, and if you go walk in nature, or if you meditate, or meeting friends, So there's many things here, but there is a need. You will have to deal with the past to be completely free. But I feel like you're being very, very guided. Vulnerability here, there is difficult things to face, that's going to make you vulnerable, make you feel like you've been turned inside out, and certain pains that you don't want to relive again because it was painful enough the first time. That's why, little bit step by step, you work through your problems. I wouldn't say problems, but your wounds. Yeah, emotional wounds, You work that through. Always connected to the light. Yeah, always connected to the truth. Leaf cutter ant, army of life. Ask for help, seek support. You are not alone. Wow. Yeah, leaf cutter ant. So yeah, it's with light worker and the army of life, you're not alone, makes me think that you have more support than you think, because there are many millions, I would say even millions of people all around the world. And if you watch the news and things like that, you won't realize it maybe. But if you don't, and if you're tapped into the light, that's what, the conscious choices. Make conscious choices, everything that you surround yourself with, everything that you listen to, everything that you watch has a vibration and a frequency. And there's a lot of collective fears and energies going on. So it's like, if we take that into our energy field over and over again, we're going to also fall down into fear and a certain way of seeing and thinking about life that could be a tendency towards the negative. So something with like, I feel like many of you don't even watch news here, or like maybe you don't have a TV or like things like that, but whichever person like you recognize yourself to be, it's very good to keep your energy clean and clear. This is really going to help you because you are on the you are on the spiritual train of awakening. It's your soul's journey. You're one of these souls that has chosen to really awaken, because this is a time, you know, where humanity is meant to change our our consciousness. We're meant to raise our consciousness, and you're amongst these people. And with Lightworker here, you know, you're connected to these millions and millions of souls all around the world. I mean, you're listening to me, so we're also connected. We're doing like this together. So even if you feel like you're alone, at times you're not alone. So something with like, ask for help, seek support. You're not alone. You don't have to carry all of this alone. It kind of feels like you can, at times you can also just relax and lean back and breathe and do nothing. I think maybe you need to hear this message. At times you don't have to push, you don't have to pull, you don't have to chase it, you know. You just relax and let things come to you and kind of lean back, because something with, I'm getting like a collective message for people who are on this awakening, the spiritual train of awakening, the soul journey, this lifetime. You've been on this many lifetimes, but something with this lifetime is really standing out because you're taking, I see, I wanted to say you take big steps, and then I saw the train and it just ascended. So they want to say this is the pile when I really get the message, this is your last lifetime. So that's also why it's a little bit extra intense. So if you've been experiencing it extra intense, even with your family members, you could have your biggest karmic bonds that you have collected kind of in your past lifetimes with the people that you have in your family right now. So if you really have like some difficult relationships with any family members, this could be the cause, you know, because you're meant to ascend. So, you know, now you're dealing with the really deep things. Now you're dealing with the really root things, the things that really needs to go. And the reason why you didn't deal with them before was because it just wasn't time, because these are so big karmic bonds that when you have healed them, wow, I'm getting boost. Wow, I'm gonna cry. I wasn't prepared. I feel my mother's energy. So maybe somebody has something with their mother, but I'm getting goosebumps, and I feel like this is like such a big karma. It goes way back, and I hear like Egypt. Some of you Egypt, Atlantis, maybe something with Atlantis, Lemuria, but definitely I'm getting Egypt very strongly, or some other Middle East, or some Middle East country. Way back, you know, Sumerian, Babylonian, way, this is like very way back. So there's like this karmic, and the reason why you haven't dealt with it before, because you needed to deal with some other things in your previous lifetimes, because you knew as a soul that when you have healed this big wound, big family wound, you're done, because it's like pulling out the root. It's like the complete healing, and then you will ascend. So you will ascend this lifetime, even if you have something left. I hear they say you only have to do 65%. I'm just gonna say what I hear. I heard 65%. Even if you only healed 65% during this lifetime, you will ascend, because the rest, by the grace of the divine, when you're in the bardo, kind of, you know, in the afterlife, between life and death, you will work with it, but in a higher dimension. And then something with you, because you need to be done, because you need to serve. So something with you staying around the earth plane, but not in your soul, you know, in your soul's energy, because you're going to serve, you're going to help humanity ascend. So there are many of you that are on this first wave of souls that are meant to awaken and ascend. So, wow, okay, let's do more cards. I mean, come on. End of cycle. I mean, this was the best confirmation ever. End of cycle. And the 7. 7 is my favorite number because 7 really talks about, like an angelic number, really talks about you're on this quest. You're on this big soul quest, following your own kind of dharma. You're aligned, you know, your own purpose, your own path. And you've been on this path and you've been on this journey. This is the end of the cycle. And I really feel like when I said 6, you only have to heal 65%. Something really made me feel like, yeah, you can relax, you know, you don't have to stress it. There's going to be twists and turns, I hear, on your journey, because mostly because I saw a lot of twists and turns here. Look at this. There's a thunder here. There's a storm here. But it is the end of the cycle. But something with, there's going to be like a lot of twists and turns on your journey. And there's going to be a lot of positive, fun surprises. Like big ego deaths that you weren't prepared for. That's just going to come because you're continuously shedding skin. You're continuously going forward. This is the pile. You don't stop, you know, even if you think you're leaning back and just relaxing and breathing, you don't stop, you know, you're on the train is still moving. So something like, I hear like the message for you is like, don't stress it. Do not stress it. It's happening. You're on. Don't be scared that you're going to be left behind and you're not going to ascend or something like that. You're on the train, you know, everything is fine, they're saying. And the ants here, you know, they're all working. You know, you're a hard worker. And there are many of you all around the world, you know, millions of you. Millions of us working, you know, with this. And yeah, you can relax a little bit more. And enjoy the light. The light that has come into your mind and your emotions and your life. And work things through little by little. You know, little by little you work things through. When it feels right. When you feel aligned. Don't push anything. Patience. I mean, your cards are just like perfect. Yeah, patience. Just be patient. You know, this is very, I don't know, it's a very zen card here. Yeah, I feel very calm here. So yeah, you know, you just stay patient and divine patience, you know. Patience where you are restless and you're waiting for something. That's not patience, you know. Divine patience is just let it go, forget about it, you know. And then deal with everyday life. What are you feeling today? What are you thinking about today? What is your problem today? Deal with that. Because you can't deal with the future. You can't deal, even when you're dealing with the past, you're dealing with it now, you know. The emotion comes up now. The thought comes up now. So somehow, you know, the past is always integrated in the now. Because as long as you have not healed, any past wounds will show up in our life, in our mind, in our emotions. And it will also manifest certain people in certain circumstances over and over again in our external. So something with like, take it easy, you know, just deal with what's in front of you. And if you want to go deeper at times, you do that too. But do it when you feel like you are, yeah, you know, you have healing light with you. You are stable and prepared. And you feel that you can be vulnerable and strong. Something maybe with like, make sure that you're protected when you go deeper and you do these deeper things, you know, when you go into hermit mode or if you do things like that. Be sure that you're protected and that you have cleansed your energy and, you know, things like that. So you don't make it unnecessarily difficult for you, is what I hear. Yeah. So let's do some tarot cards, get some last messages. Oh yeah, these two. Do we fit 4 maybe? Yeah, let's do 2 more. And these 2. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do like this. And we have Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is really your destiny, you know. Yeah, being a light worker, if you like to call it light worker, but you know, light workers is just a person that's spiritually awakening, and with its own awakening becomes a beacon of light for others, you know, becomes a beacon of light for others, and many times not even on purpose, you know, becomes a teacher for others, because through their own transformation becomes a natural teacher. Somebody that's awakened and aware, always, you know, always shares wisdom to the people around them. Wheel of Fortune, we have 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is very interesting. 5 of Cups really talks about the past. The past, you will deal with the past, you know? There is time to deal with the past, and you will deal with the past. But something with like, I really hear like something like yeah, very important, you know, that you first are stable when you do that. Or I don't know, it's like something like I keep hearing like, don't make it too difficult for yourself, because something with you, if you do that, you will get lost, because you need to be prepared to face all these emotions and face all these thoughts. But when you are prepared, you will be able to heal the deepest of wounds. Pile number 1. You will be able to be vulnerable and very strong. You know, you will have your intuition and your higher self guiding you. You will have the moon even, you know, shining the light on the dark. You will be able to go deep into the blood here and purify yourself and bloom, or take back the rose, or embody the rose, or self-realize, you know, the self-realization that you are the rose. Something with you taking back your beauty and your power. Something with your uniqueness as a soul is very important. Many of you, there is a loss of self here. You could have a Chiron in Aries. Some of you, of course, not all of you, but you could have a Chiron in Aries, or in the 5th house, maybe in the 1st house. Yeah. Anyways, something like something was taken from you maybe as a child, and it's like going back to get that your purity. But we have the red rose here with passion, you know. There's a lot of, you know, sacrifice. Yeah, red rose makes me think of sacrifice. And you sacrifice a lot in this lifetime. There was too much pain for some of you. Yeah, there was too much pain for some of you. Yeah, I really feel that. And like something with sacrificing yourself. So now it's like going back to get yourself. Going back to get yourself. And kick everybody out. Yeah, something with kicking everybody out, your energy, and then bloom and becoming you. Like you, just you. Nobody there, you know? Nobody to mess with your energy or your mind or your emotions. Just being pure in you. 4 of Swords. Yeah, finding your inner peace. Finding your inner peace, you know? The warrior. You're a survivor, you know? But like kind of letting go of that too. Letting go of being a survivor, being a warrior, and just finding eternal inner peace. Beautiful. Yeah, finding eternal inner peace. And the Hierophant. Wow. The key, look at this. Yeah, the key lays in the past. That's for sure. The key does lay in the past. You know, we have 5 of Cups here. So yeah. But the way to do it, once again, I'm going to say it once again, you know, with the Hierophant is with wisdom, is with strength, and step by step. You know, it's a soul journey. Like, once again, it's a train ride. You know, it's not going to, you're already prepared for this many lifetimes. Now it's like there's for some of you, big karmic bonds this lifetime. You're at the roots, you know, where your karma started. You know, this is why I felt like long, maybe ancient Egypt or Greece even, I'm getting now. Like some ancient, you know, hundreds and thousands of years ago. Maybe even more, I don't know. Like, but this is when you met this person or this soul, or several souls, you know, that you have in your family. You maybe even important people that has crossed your path. That's why it says blood. You know, doesn't have to be blood family. In this lifetime can also be, you know, they've been in your family in other lifetimes, and now they show up as your partner or your colleague or your friend or your neighbor. But big things, you know. So this is going to be the people that are like really shaking up your life in one way or another, and this is the roots. So this is the key here. And it can sound like awful to have these people around you, but they are the golden key. They are the key to your ascension. They are the key to your healing and to your liberation. So in some way we can see it as it can be a little bit fun, you know, when we detach from the trauma, when we detach from the pain and the suffering and all the anger maybe we have towards these people. And that's why it also has to go slowly. Because if we go too fast, you know, we're going to get lost in all these feelings, and we're going to call them and yell at them and say, you suck or something. And that's not necessary. So that's not healing either. So something like with like really let this unfold. Let it unfold. And Wheel of Fortune really shows this beautiful movement, beautiful healing movement that you are doing towards the end of your cycle, towards the end of you being a human here on earth, towards you really, really ascending. Yeah. Okay, pile 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So, a golden key, the piece of information you need now. And you felt drawn to the red and white rose. This is a beautiful card here. Very powerful, I feel, you know, with the red snake kind of symbolizing Kundalini, and the white rose, you know, purity. Kundalini rising, something purified here. Okay, let's put it here. And let's just dive into your oracle cards and unfold the messages together here. So we have 2 chakra cards, and we have throat chakra with truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. And we have throat chakra again. So creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Wow, interesting with throat chakra 2 times. So creativity, throat chakra is actually very, very, very connected to creativity. We don't think about that because usually we think sacral chakra has a lot to do with creativity, which it does, but also throat chakra. Throat chakra is also seen as the conjunction that kind of like connects the lower chakras with the higher chakras. It's actually a very, very, very important chakra. Very important, and many people have a lot of blockages in the throat chakra because communicating our feelings and our thoughts is not so easy, you know. So yeah, so the red and white rose, something with, yeah, just see this Kundalini rising here, and something with the throat. Is it stuck in the throat or something? Is there something that needs to be said? But the way it needs to be said is with a lot of wisdom and a lot of truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to, because if you don't speak from your heart, you won't be listened to. Let's see here. We do more cards. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn. We have transmission. Wow. What a beautiful card. What's going on here? Let's do some more cards here. Ancestors. Ancestors. Okay, I want to do one more. Kangaroo with courage. You're being tested. Have faith and stand in your truth. So truth seems very important here. What you know is the truth. Transmission. Capricorn. Capricorn makes me think of the 10th house. You know, the 10th house has to do with the father. So maybe somebody has something going on with their father, but it also has to do with our career, fame. You know, Capricorn is a very hard worker. It's a very practical sign, you know, not so emotional as a Cancer or a Pisces, you know, more practical and grounded in their energy. There's a transmission going on here. Something with Capricorn, 10th house is also connected to Saturn. Saturn talks a lot about boundaries, and things are done in a specific way. And there's a change here going on, I feel, where you're breaking free from an old way, and something is going on with your throat chakra. It's like you work through all the other chakras, because look how the snake has crawled here. You dealt with things in your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, something with the heart, with the throat. You know, I said heart, so maybe heart as well. Yeah, there's something going on with your truth right now, and it feels like it's changing things in your life. Literal things in your life is changing. Some of you, I want to say that because we have the 10th house, It could be like your relationship with your father or your masculine energy. Yeah, Capricorn masculine energy. Doing the way you've been doing things, the way you've been using your creativity. There's something changing here. There's something like you are breaking free from an old version of yourself. It doesn't have to be like a bad version of yourself. It could even be an upgrade, you know? Yeah, like an upgrade. But with courage here, and the kangaroo jumping here really feels like jumping out or freeing yourself or breaking free from something. And even with the snake, you know, the kundalini rising, yeah. When the kundalini rises, it pushes and breaks through and everything in its way. It's a pretty powerful force, you know, very powerful actually if we're not prepared. So something with working with your truth now, who you are, who you want to be, where you are in your life, what you're working with, what you're doing, how you are doing it, and somehow changing the way you're doing things. Let's do the 2 last cards here. Gratitude. Wow. So you're moving to like from this hard work, from boundaries to freedom is what it feels. From being caged in or locked in to freedom. And the message I hear is like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let the kundalini rise. Just let the energy rise. And let it flush all over your life. You know, and maybe it's scary. Maybe there's a volcano that has erupted in your life right now. Or maybe like something really happened. And it's like, that's why you have courage. You are being tested. Have faith and stand in your truth. Maybe something is challenging you now. But something would just like, don't resist it. Don't resist the change. Don't resist the chaos. Just watch it. Don't engage in it. I feel also, you know, take a step back and see what happens, you know. Take a step back and see how it's unfold. Like if there's another person involved here, see what kind of action they take. Or if you're waiting for some news or something, you just wait it out, you know. Stop worrying. Just see what happens. Because there's something big, like the wheel is turning, like the whole book is turning. Everything is turning completely around is what I feel. And something is being pushed out of your life. Something is being pushed. And if this something stubborn that has been in your life, like a person, a job, anything like stubborn, fear, an emotion, a thought, a friend, you know, anything stubborn that has been in your life that doesn't belong in your life, I feel like life itself is pushing this out of your life. So something with like, you can just like relax and watch it go, you know, because it's not meant to be in your life anymore. And maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe you are resisting it because with Capricorn, it's been built, it's been maybe very connected to who you've been for some time. Or, you know, maybe you've been working in a certain way. You've been working very hard. You've been very determined. You've been doing things in a certain way. And now life is kind of like, I wanted to say forcing you. For some of you, it's forcing you. But life, it's like seasons are shifting. And something with doing things completely differently is necessary now. And with gratitude here in the end, you're going to be very happy with this change. Initially, yes, no, maybe not. Initially, maybe you think like, whoa, what's going on? You know, I have to fasten my seatbelt. You know, I have to call this person and ask them, are you feeling this energy? Or is this happening to you too? Or, you know, talk about things. But with the red and white rose here, kind of like coming together, the fire and the peace. Yeah, the fire and the peace, the purity. Yeah, I hear the fire and the peace. Something with like working together. So it's like I feel like life is pulling parts from you that doesn't belong to you anymore. Certain thoughts, certain emotions, but also certain people or job or way of working, mindset. And with ancestors here, I really feel like, for me, ancestors is just, I'm really getting like a good energy here. It's like, you are so supported. That's what I feel here. Yeah, you're so supported. There's a lot of things going on the human plane for you. like in your relationships, in your job, in your finances. You know, there's a lot of things going on, like with your public image maybe. And I feel like that's why you have your ancestors here. You have so many like earth guides, and they're just sitting and just like, I see them like smoking pipe, you know. You have a lot of like Native American Indian shamanic guides, you know. Yeah, maybe white eagle or something like that. Yeah, I see a lot of these type of energies, and they're just like, ooh, 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 like Santa Claus. I hear this laugh and I see this pipe, you know. They're like, it's fine, you know. So something with them helping you through this human, more earthy transmission, where you are changing your way of kind of functioning as a human here on Earth. So it could be like once again, like you're changing jobs, there's people leaving your life, and the old way of doing things somehow doesn't work anymore. You know, it's pretty interesting because we had Pluto in Capricorn for 20 years or something, and now, you know, it's shifting to Aquarius. And Pluto in Capricorn versus Pluto in Aquarius is two different energies. You know, completely different energies, especially if you have some strong 10th house placements, or if you have Sun, Moon, Rising in Capricorn, or some other powerful placements, or stellium maybe even in Capricorn. You were very affected by the Pluto in Capricorn. I don't remember now when it was, 2005? No, I don't remember. Let's just leave it. So, and I know for Capricorns now, it's going to be a very, very, very fun time where a lot of things are unlocking for you. The wealth that you've been waiting for is coming. The fame that you've been waiting for is coming. And yeah, a lot of good things is coming. Now finally, it's like something with work is going to be less difficult, you know. Before you had to work, say you had to work 10 hours to get... I don't know, to get this one thing. Now you can work 2 hours and still get this one thing. So something with like, something is becoming easier, and also changing your whole way of doing things. And even if you're not a Capricorn, this applies to you if it resonates, of course. Let's see the last card. Come on. Happiness. Happiness and joy. So some of you are going through some kind of challenging time right now. You just have to, like, you know, you just lean back and just look at the chaos, and just, you can't even laugh at it, say, what a circus, you know, what's going on in my life right now, it's insane, you know. If you can detach yourself from that much, that would be very good, because something is like, the energies are moving, you know, because it's not just you are involved with this. If you're supposed to get a new job, that job is already coming towards you. If you're meant to meet a new person, that's already coming to you. If you're meant to get a new opportunity or new collaboration, that's already coming to you. So there's a lot of things moving. You can't do so much and then just wait it out and let it come. Yeah, you just pull out your hands and let it come to you. And use creativity to transform pain into positivity. Yeah, you can use these energies to become creative. I think the transmission here makes me think you're unlocking your creative abilities in a whole new way. And creativity with Capricorn, or the 10th house here, your way of working is becoming different. And I really feel like because of this, your life is changing a lot. Something would just let it happen. Don't resist the changes. Gratitude and happiness. Look at this. I mean, you're going... Future looks bright. Look, this card stayed, so let's keep it there. Yeah, I mean, the future looks so bright for you. And Kundalini, for some of you, you know, if you really feel Kundalini rising, stuck at the truth, you prepared yourself for this, you know. You worked through the chakras, I feel. Or maybe you're not completely, you know, because completely healing all the chakras, you know, takes some time. But you healed a lot of big blockages in the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra. So now with the truth here, what I said is this highway, or this bridge between the lower chakras and the higher chakras, it really shows how you're shifting into a higher timeline, you know, a new reality. Yeah, and some things you can't bring with you, and some things, you know, you can resist it a little bit. A part of you maybe will resist it a little bit. It's still, I think it's going to go. Some things is going to shift and change with you. Like if you have some friends, if you have some relationship, other relationship, some of you, this partner is going to shift with you and change with you. This friend is going to shift and change with you. You will know this because there's things happening in their life too. But don't push anything. Just like kind of, you can just be cool and watch these changes happening. It's like it's a storm outside. And instead of like running around like a chicken without your head and saying, oh no, it's a storm, we're all gonna die, or what's gonna happen, you just go inside, you put on the bonfire, you make yourself a cup of tea, you read your good book, you watch a good movie, you just relax and you just wait until the energies pass and you just see how everything turns out, because I really feel like you have nothing to worry about. I feel like it's going to work out just fine. Happiness and gratitude tells it very deeply here. Even the dolphins talks about good news coming to you. So yeah, you take a leap of faith here with the kangaroo. You have courage here. And then pretty quickly, good news is coming to you. So there's a shift. The shift is coming pretty quickly here, I feel. The least you resist the changes, the faster the healing is going to go, because there's some healing here as well. The faster the healing and the release is going to go, and the easier it's going to be for you. But if you go into the storm and you start like, oh no, we're all gonna die, I'm gonna die, what's gonna happen? I lost my job, or this happened, or that happened. Of course, it's awful. But panicking about this and that, it's not gonna help you. Yeah, you're just actually making it worse. So something like calm yourself down, turn to your ancestor. Really feels like some of you, I feel like sometimes I really get this, being called to the jungle, being called to the forest, being called to connect and ground yourself seems to be very important here, because I hear them chanting and singing and drumming for you, and it's just so nice, and I just want to sit in this healing circle. Yeah, it's like a healing circle, sitting in that energy. Let's see what we have here. 2 of Wands. Wow, you are expanding. Pile number 2. You are expanding so much right now, more than you know, and I really feel like the future is like laying up in front of you. Oh, I don't know if I said that right. A future is like already being aligned in the highest, best version for you, with the happiness and gratitude here. It's already getting ready for you to come into your life, to enter your life. So whatever worry that you have is completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Yeah. We have 5 of Swords. Yeah, look at this. This is talking about, the storm. Oh no, what's gonna happen? All these swords. So let's see. Not saying nothing is, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to minimize what's going on in your life, but stressing and worrying about it is not solving anything. It's just making it worse. Look at the World. Yeah, wow. So we have the World, and the last card here is Queen of Cups. I mean, there's an end of a cycle here with the World. And with Queen of Cups, you're going to be so happy. You're so calm here. But it also tells you to be calm. We have 5 of Swords here. Yeah, it's telling you, don't stress it. Just stay calm. Life is preparing you something. Life is preparing something beautiful for you. Good news changes is coming. And many of you already know this. You worked so hard, with the Capricorn. With the Capricorn energy here, you're bound to be working hard. So you worked so hard. You did all the right things. And just because something is going on here, or something is releasing, or there's a lot of things going on, forcing you to stand up for yourself and your truth and say those words that you're trembling, just by thinking about saying them or something. Everything is completely aligned. Even, sometimes we think something is wrong when life is pushing us, but that's not true. Life sometimes push and life sometimes leaves us alone. That's the story of life. It's impermanence, every time, everything is constantly changing. There's no happiness that lasts forever. There's no sadness that lasts forever. There's no storm that lasts forever, but it comes and goes, like the weather. The sun comes, and then the night comes, and then it rains, and then the summer comes, and the seasons, and the moon cycles. Everything is in cycles. So this is just like something that you're going through right now. For some of you, it's more messy. For some other of you, maybe it's more spiritual. Even if it affects you a lot on the because we have the 10th house here, it really makes me think it affects your career and your way of doing things a lot, your repetition. I don't know, the way you are presented into the world. Yeah. Once again, some of you could have to do something with the father, healing something that has to do with the father or your masculine energy, your way of doing things in the world. But creativity, I mean, there's going to be like a lot of new opportunities coming in and a lot of fun things, because look at this, how free you feel here. So you're going to end up satisfied. You're going to be not just satisfied, you're going to be very grateful for these changes and shifts that you went through. And you're going to feel very content with the Queen of Cups. Very content. And many of you emotionally grew from this. You changed a lot. You changed a lot. Your way of functioning in the world changed. Something, with the Capricorn at this end and the Queen of Cups here. Capricorn being, hard worker, very masculine energy, and, very determined in doing things. Versus the Queen of Cups, very soft energy, very intuitive, very creative as well, but very soft and, just going with the flow, being in the now. So this is kind of where you go from. You go from being very human in the human world to still being human in the human world, but more spiritually connected, where you're doing things from a place of more inner happiness and joy and flow. So I really feel like you are changing a lot. And because of this, things are being pushed out of your life, your mind, your emotions. Should just go with it. If you need support, go into the jungle. Put on your feather hat or something, or put a feather in your hair. Put some crystals in your pockets. Bring some sage with you. And go sing in the forest with your ancestors, because they are there, for you, and you're very connected. You're one of them, you're very shamanic energy, so you're very connected to the forest and, plant medicines and herbs and flowers and things like that. So if you need some support, you just go there and find yourself and then ride this out, and everything seems to be very fine here. Life is fixing it for you. Yeah, life is doing it for you. You already did your part. Now life is bringing in the rest for you. Something with your life, you just receive it. You just wait. It will come. Just wait. Keep your head cool as well. Some of you needs to hear that. You need to keep your head cool, and because either way, with Kundalini rising here, it's going to push through. And if we resist what is trying to change or heal or being pushed out of our life, if we resist it, it's going to be very painful. But if we don't resist, it's going to be very easier at least. So yeah, it's very beautiful with the Kundalini rising, and look how the white rose and the red rose merges here almost. So yeah, there's a union happening here. Very beautiful, where you're coming. Everything that's going on now is only going on to bring you somewhere else. There's the end of the cycle of the world and the freedom here. Once again, showing like you're going to be liberated. You're going to feel free and happy. And after that, you're meant to do something else. It's all lining up for you. I see it waiting for you. It's just waiting there. So go eat a pizza, watch a Netflix movie, and just wait for it. Yeah, this is the message that I'm getting actually, which is a little bit different message from what I'm used to. But yeah, sometimes there's time to work, and sometimes it's time to relax. And now it seems to be just like just let it happen. Just let it happen. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile number 2. I wanted to say the communication section. Yeah, communication seems important here. Anyways, pile 2. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. And you felt drawn to gold. I mean, yeah, beautiful here. Look at this. Something is shining here. Yeah, something is shining, pulling you maybe here even. Yeah, pulling you. Let's see. Let's keep it here and let's dive into some more oracle cards, and let's unfold a golden key, the piece of information that you need now. So what information do you need now? We have heart chakra with forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. Interesting, because I said something was pulling here. So now we have the beams of the gold here shining on the heart with forgiveness. You'll find freedom with releasing something in the heart. We also have root chakra with strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Okay. We have Virgo. Virgo is connected to the 6th house, the house of work, health, and everyday routines. Gold. Let's do some more cards. We have Journey. That's a beautiful journey, yeah. Very beautiful journey. The root, gold is connected to enlightenment as well. Enlightenment and spiritual attainment. And it's very interesting because we have very contrasting energies here. Virgo, the 6th house, you know, house of work and health and everyday routines, also talks about coworkers, the environment, and pets. So it's like a lot about the earth life. Then you have enlightenment showing like really going beyond the body and beyond your work. And then you have root chakra, once again talking a lot about you dealing with things in your everyday life. And then we have the heart chakra connecting everything. Something with, I hear like, don't forget any part of yourself. Value every part of your life equally, because they're equally important for you to reach your goal. Yeah, everything is equally important. Don't forget any part of you. Everyday life is important. You know, like they say, before you get enlightened, you chop wood, you carry water. After you get enlightened, you chop wood and carry water. Something with the grass is not greener on the other side, but the grass is green on the other side, but also on it's the same. Something with everything. Like, don't go seek. Sounds strange. Don't go seek what you're looking for, because what you're seeking and looking for is already here within you. So this talks about going, dealing with the things that you have in your everyday life is the way for you to reach your goal. You know, and I don't know what this goal is. For some of you, maybe it is spiritual enlightenment or some kind of spiritual attainment, but some of you is something completely different, you know, that you want for yourself. And you will find it here and now is what I hear. Something with finding it here and now. Maybe you have this idea that you need to take this very long journey here. Yeah, this is very beautiful, but it's very long journey. And you have to travel all the way overseas. Maybe you have to go all the way up to the mountains and everywhere to find it. The grass that is greener or something, to find it. But something with, yes, you will find it there, but you will also find it here. That's what I meant when I said, yes, the grass is green there, but also green here. So it's, you already have, you can already manifest what you want exactly where you are right now in your life. So something with like stopping or something with stopping. Yeah, I don't know. Is if are you running away or thinking about the future is going to be better, but something about you can find it right here and now. Let's do more cards to see if this makes sense. Communication. Okay. We have Squirrel, spiritual maintenance. Be your own caretaker. So interesting. Once again, spiritual maintenance, but then we have the squirrel that has to collect its nuts. You know, so yeah, you know, you maybe you think you need to, oh, I can't reach enlightenment, or I can't manifest this, or I can't do this because I have my everyday routines. I have to take care of my kids. I have to take care of my pets. I have to go to work. Like, when am I going to have time to like take care of myself? When am I going to have time to meditate and to heal and do all those things? And this, I feel, is some kind of illusion, because before you get enlightened, you chop wood, you carry water. After you get enlightened, you chop wood and you carry water. And this really talks about that you don't need to go on a quest. You don't need to be a monk in a temple, you know? It's everyday life. Something with everyday life. It's already, you can already find what it is you're looking for by integrating the human you with the spiritual you. The communication here, yeah, kind of bridging these two. So if you have problems with your health, this will help you heal, you know. If you have problems at your work or in some relationships, this will make your relationships better. This will make your job better. And if your job doesn't become better or your relationship doesn't become better, when you integrate some kind of spirituality in your everyday life, the things that doesn't belong in your life has a tendency to leave in one way or another. And what belongs in your life has the doors open to come into your life. So yes, you have to work. Yes, you have your everyday chores or you have your responsibilities. That's true. But that does not mean that the spiritual practice should be set aside. You can work and be aware, you know, of your breathing, of your surroundings, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your reactions. And this is how you're integrated. So that was one message. There's a lot of messages in this pile, I feel. There's also something, I feel like some of you are already doing this. You are already doing this. And this is a confirmation that, yes, it's good. This is good enough. You don't have to, if you don't feel it, you don't have to go on a spiritual quest, you know, chop off your hair and go be a monk. If you feel like that is for you, you can of course do it. But something with you can't find what you're looking for right here and now. Your spiritual practice will be your everyday life. What's going on in your everyday life? What's going on in your job? The relationships that you have with the people at your job and the relationship you have with your partner or your kids or even your pet, you know, and your everyday life, like how are you feeling? You can work with that. That will be your spiritual practice. So don't feel in any way that you need to do something big, you know. I have to start meditating, you know, every morning, every evening, and I have to do this and I have to do that, and like push you in that way. So just go on with your everyday life, but with awareness. And if you are seeking to heal, or if you're seeking, some of you want to manifest something into your life with the goal here, you want to draw it into you. And the way to draw it into you, to manifest this, is to shift your energy a little bit. And the way you shift your energy a little bit is to start integrating spiritual awareness in your everyday life, which means that you're aware of what you're thinking, you're aware of what you're feeling, you're aware of your body, your breathing, and you know what's going on around you and how you're reacting to things, you know. And you can even start meditating maybe 5 minutes in the morning or something, just to like get connected with yourself. So that's very good. And like I said, for some of you, you're already doing this, and this is just confirmation, you know, it's fine, you know, this is fine. This is fine. Then we have the heart. And I feel like the heart with forgiveness here is very important. There is something with the heart. There is a key here. This is the golden key, I think, in the heart and in the root chakra. So something, you know, I feel like somebody crossed you or something happened to you in your life. And this somehow shaped and formed you. It shaped and formed you to think and see the world in a certain way. And this went all the way from the root to the heart. So the root, I feel like this was the actual happening, you know, something that shaped and formed you into seeing and feeling, seeing the world in certain ways, thinking about the world and other people and yourself in a certain way. But it went up to the heart, and somehow it closed your heart in some way. And this could be very, very subconscious, actually. But something in the heart is, I don't know if it's angry or if it's sad or if it's frustrated, but it's very important to heal that when the time is right, you know. You heal that when the time is right. But when you can even, you know, when you feel the time is right, you can put an intention and say, you know, you put your hands on your heart and you say, you know what, I want to heal this. And you say it 3 times maybe, and then you see what happens around you. Usually when we put a very strong intention, things are crossing our paths, like a lot of synchronicities. All of a sudden, you know, there's a heart healing session here, or heart healing music, or, you know, this or that, or, you know, and then you do that. So you just go with the flow there. The communication. Yeah, communication. Yeah, it makes me once again, something or somebody crossed you, hurt you, life hurt you in some way, didn't give you what you want, or took away something that you have. And it made you, I wanted to say pissed off. Yeah, some of you feel like, yeah, you got pissed off because of that. Let's do more cards. Intuition. Wow, powerful. And we have relaxation. Yeah. Laying here with a book. So it's, I really feel like for you in pile number 3, it's very important. Don't forget any part, you know. Don't forget the spiritual. Take care of the spiritual maintenance. Take care of yourself. Take care of your work. Do your work in a good way. Make sure you have healthy relationships with people. Make sure that you eat what is good for you. Be sure to exercise a little bit. You know, be sure to set off a little bit of time for meditation. Set aside a little time for journaling. You know, it's like, don't forget any part of yourself. Like, all of these parts are important. And don't make the small things in life not matter. Because the small things in your life matters the most. Because we do the small things so many times, you know. We wake up, we make our bed, we make tea, we eat breakfast, we do this. And then we, like chores, you know, every day, same thing. So be sure to bring joy in your everyday life, in those everyday doings. Because if you feel like a little bit like stuck in your life and you would like to go on a quest, you know, you would like to travel to India, you would like to be a monk, or you would like to just be free and go traveling, you know, you can't. Something kind of like, you can't find, you know, the same kind of joy and freedom in your everyday life. Yeah, so it's like kind of bring that in. With Virgo here, there's definitely something with your health. I feel like you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, you really need to take care of yourself. Something with, like, I don't know, buying yourself a nice perfume to, like, just, you know, smell good because it's nice. So, like, something with pampering yourself is very important as well. Relax. Take care of your body, mind, and soul. Yeah, this is the message. Body, mind, and soul. Don't forget any part of that. Body, mind, and soul. And the heart somehow is the connection where everything kind of works out. So something is with something with the heart. There's a little bit of a, could it be like a little bit of a heart blockage there or something? But something with the heart. And I feel like your path to joy comes from healing and opening the heart and living through the heart in everyday, and whatever you do. You make yourself breakfast, you know, your heart is open, your heart is with you. There is some peace and sense of inner joy, you know, just peace, you know, when you do that. You go to your job and there's a sense of your heart is open and you're a little bit relaxed and a little bit surrendered. And I feel like this is very good for you. And with the root here, root chakra really feels like, you know, maybe, you know, starting to like your life more. Starting to like your life more. And if there's something in your life that you really don't like and you can't surrender to, like your job or your partner or some friend or your family, you will find the strength. Yeah, we have strength here. You will find the strength to change it. But maybe you don't want to start with that. Maybe you need to start with taking a little bit better care of yourself. And dealing with other areas of your life that's a little bit easier. Maybe your diet, maybe, you know, I don't know, starting saving a little bit money, maybe, I can't think of things. Yeah, maybe starting exercising a little bit. Maybe like start with those easier things, and the bigger decisions and bigger changes, I feel like you're going to get strength from that. You relax, you take care of yourself, you know, and you step by step kind of, you're starting to feel a little bit better, a little bit stronger, and you can then deal with the bigger things in your life if you have some bigger things in your life. So don't like make your life, I don't know if you don't make your life like not matter, or, you know, not good enough, or I don't know if it feels that, maybe somebody feels that, or like it's perfect just the way it is, and it's all in your hands. Yeah, it's all in your hands. Something with like doing doing the work, but we have relaxation here as well. And maybe that is the doing. Maybe you need to set off more time for you to relax. Maybe you need to run away from your family and your kids and things, you know, go to that cottage that you have. Or go on a vacation by yourself, you know, and just read books and relax and, you know, connect with yourself, with your intuition, and connect with yourself again. So that you have strength to come back and deal with your everyday life. So yeah, maybe some of you will actually benefit from going from a little journey. Yeah. But something with like the power is within you to change your life in any way that you want to. And the change starts with taking care of yourself and dealing with smaller things that you know is going to make you feel better. You're feeling better emotionally, mentally, physically. You know you feel better if you don't eat junk food every day. I mean, some things are, we just know. You know you feel better if you meditate a little bit maybe, or if you do your yoga, if you go running, or if you read that book, or if you journal. You have your things. And this is going to, like, once again, build up strength and courage, communication. So maybe you need to take some decisions here. And for some of you, you just want to change your energy so you can get this thing that you want. And it's pretty quickly here when you start doing these things, your energy changes and you're drawing this to you. Yeah. There's a glow up that wants to happen here. Oh wow, look at this. In the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. And I just said there's a glow up that wants to happen here. So yeah, that's true. We want to keep this. There is a glow up. Yeah, like something with you getting connected with yourself. You don't have to go a way to do that. If you want to do that, you can, but you can, like, if some of you, maybe you can't go traveling, or you can't go to this retreat or this spa because you don't have the money, or you can't get away from work and your responsibilities. You can do it at home, you know, make a bath for yourself, and, you know, I don't know, make yourself your own perfume, go pick flowers or something with like just nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, so that you feel good. And then it really feels like if there is decisions and things that you need to deal with, you're going to be able to deal with it. But first, it's all about you. Yeah, first it's all about you. You and your heart. You and your heart. You know, the heart and the root chakra. So taking care of your body and your needs as a human, you know? Yeah. But also the heart, taking care of how you feel and what you want on a deeper level. There's a little bit time to rest here, I feel. Yeah, be your own caretaker. You have to take care of yourself and rest. Okay, let's do some more cards. Let's see what else we get here. I want to do... yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And... okay, that one. So let's see here what we have. The sun. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it looks bright here. So something with shifting your energy a little bit is necessary, I feel. And the way to do it is to take care of yourself. With the 6th house here, could be that you have some energies in your aura. I don't know why when I look at this card, it looks like it smells like really good. Yeah, I just see this. I don't know what kind of flowers this is. Is it tulips? No, I don't know. This purple lilac flowers just smells. Yeah, it smells. And she's standing here kind of naked. And something, yeah, glow up, but smelling good, taking care of yourself. The 6th house, yeah, it would be the house of having energies in your aura. So something with cleansing your energy as well. Cleansing your energy, taking time for yourself, connect with your heart, take care of your physical needs, make your body healthy and strong, and yeah, relax, take beauty baths. Yeah, the sun. Okay, what else we got here? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at it, you're tired. Working hard. This is hard work. She has blisters on her hand because she worked so hard. We have Saturn here. Saturn in Taurus. Yeah, you know, you miss something with you missing beauty, free time. I don't know, pampering yourself. I don't know, if you can, go to a massage, But once again, like if you don't have the possibilities to do all these things, it's like they say you don't have to go anywhere. You can do it at home, you know? Yeah, take care of yourself the way you can. Many things are free. Nature is free. Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful to walk in nature. Hopefully you have a shower or you can take a bath, you know? So many things are for free that we can do. So, but if you can afford it for some of your journey, like go to a spa or go rent a cottage somewhere and relax, I feel like this is going to be very nice for you. So we have King of Wands. Wow. And then you come back with all this power. Yeah, look at this. With all this power. With the sun. The sun and King of Wands. Regain your strength. Regain your power. Come back and deal with whatever needs to be dealt with in your life. Two of Wands. Yeah, wow, perfect. Yeah, come back and then you deal with everything that needs to be dealt. March. Let me see here. March is the month and Mars is the planet. So March, I think, yeah, in Swedish we say the same thing, you know, there's not two different, it's March and March, you know, that's why I say it wrong sometimes. But anyways, March in Aries. So, a lot of energy. Yeah, you come back with a lot of energy, a lot of power, with confidence. You know exactly what to do now. But something with you regaining your strength. I don't know if you're a bit tired or if it's been a long journey or if it's just been like too much or somebody hurt you. Maybe it happened just now and, you know, there's a lot of things going on in your heart and, you know, somebody really crossed you or challenged you and you're feeling sad because of that. Yeah, just focus on yourself a little bit and you look at you coming back here confident, full of motivation and strength to deal with it and replanning your future, you know? Yeah, expanding and replanning your future. Should we do like two more cards? I think we're gonna do one more card. Let's just do one, the Hierophant. Wow. Let's do two. The Magician. I mean, yeah. The potential is like, you know, you have everything that it takes within you. You have what it takes within you. You don't have to go looking for something. You don't have to go looking for answers. The answers are within you. But you need to connect with yourself and deal with all these little things in your life that is maybe not in order. Create as much harmony and balance in all the areas of your life. And this will make you very powerful. This will make you very strong. This will give you answers. This will give you strength and courage to deal with your life and clarity to deal with your life. Yeah, I mean, you have with the Magician, you have everything that you need. Maybe you just need to remember it. Maybe you're already hurt now, or you just need to remember it. Maybe, you know, with the heart chakra, whatever happened to you, maybe it was a long time ago, whatever happened to you, close you off for your abilities or knowing that you had abilities here. So something with the Hierophant and the Magician, and the Hierophant and Magician and the heart, like something with taking it back, taking your power back, taking your abilities back. And once again, you don't have to go seeking for it. You don't have to do some grand things. You know, you don't have to pay like a lot of money and go to a million retreats. You can find it wherever you are right now. That's a very strong message. But that doesn't mean that you can't go on retreats and spas and whatever you want to, you know. But just saying, like, it's within you. So wherever you go, you will still find it within you. So if you go here to find it, it will still be within you. If you go there to find it, it will still be within you. So you can find it here. You know, that's the message. You can find it wherever you are. Yeah, your power, your gold, your spiritual attainment, your enlightenment, your big achievement. And it all starts with you. Yeah, it all starts with you. Taking care and nurturing yourself in the best way possible. Mind, body, and soul. Don't forget any part of yourself. Yeah, this is where your power lays. The Sun and King of Wands. You find your power, your strength, your joy, your clarity, everything. Yeah, everything. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.